Welcome back. This is probably going to be the last one I'm going to do for a little bit on machetes until I acquire a few more toys and tools to show you guys. Now this one, y'all should probably recognize. This is a cold steel Gladius machete. Patterned off of the traditional Gladius sword of the Roman era. And if you're a history fan like me, then you had to have this. You saw that come out and you're like, oh my goodness, that's awesome, I've got to get it. But you know, you saw it online for outrageous prices. I'm like, no, I don't want to pay that, no, I don't. And I saw it in a store and I got to handle it and realized it's actually really nice. Now I've handled a lot of different cold steel products. I own several of them. It really can depend on where it's manufactured. This one's actually manufactured in South Africa. I've looked at some of their kukri machetes and they're pretty rough. They don't really have a good blade on them. You'd have to basically resharpen the whole thing. This one comes with a nice full convex grind, which is really good for its intended purpose as a machete. Alright, the whole blade length. That alone makes it illegal in some states, having an edge on both sides. So you got to be careful. Not an issue here in Texas, obviously, where I bought it, but some states don't allow that. They don't like double-edged knives or machetes per se. Alright. However, this would function perfectly fine as the original, as a sword, as a stabbing implement. It comes to a very nice point. It's got just enough weight to it to where you can get a real powerful swing on it. It's a medium carbon steel, so it holds up to abuse really, really well. Not like the best non-slip grip. It is just pretty much a Zytel grip, so nothing crazy there, just a form plastic. However, it's got ribbing to it and a good balance and definitely enough room to grab it. But it's not like the contoured rubber grips or anything like that that some of the other machetes have, like the Schrade or the K-Bar or the Bear Grylls, any of those. But they also aren't as expensive as they used to be. You can usually find them for $30-ish dollars at, say, Academy or similar stores. So definitely not off the rails as far as price goes. And you may have seen this one. It's seen some heavy use. I've used this to chop up many things. Like I said, it's a whole heck of a lot of fun to use, and it functions really, really well as a machete. It gives you a little more reach. I mean, I would be just as well off using like my longer blade traditional style. However, this is fun. I'm not going to lie. And it does the job very well. Like I said, it's got good weight, good balance, a nice steel to it. It's held its edge pretty darn well. I've only had to sharpen it a couple times through all the use I've put it through. But definitely worth the money if you like this style. If you just want to say, hey, I've got a sword, whatever, this is probably just as nice a steel as what the Romans had for a fraction of the price. You see the stickers still on there, it doesn't want to come off. I've tried cutting, peeling, not worth my time, who cares? Either get worked off or it won't. However, I definitely like the Gladius. It's proven itself to be effective. It's not horribly expensive, especially if you find it on sale somewhere for 30 bucks or so. And you get a Gladius. So, I mean, if you like collecting blades, this is definitely one to add to the collection. I'm not going to say every one of theirs is a gem, but this one, whoever they got manufacturing it, they're doing a good job. And it's definitely worth the money to me to have, quote unquote, a Gladius. Any questions or comments, please let me know.